Birmingham City have been named among the clubs interested in Marc Casado, the Barcelona midfielder who has been kept away from first-team training while his club tries to move him on in the few days left of this window. Barcelona are valuing him between 30 and 40 million euros, and somebody else is already reported to be at the table. The sourcing decides how much of this to take seriously, so take it in order. Mundo Deportivo carry the story and cite The Guardian for the only part with real movement in it, which is Sunderland going fast and negotiating his signing in recent hours. Nottingham Forest are described as strongly linked. Then come the rest, and Birmingham City are in that group, alongside Newcastle United and Aston Villa, with a single word attached to them: interested. No bid, no talks, no figure. I am not going to inflate a fifth name in a list into a race Blues are in, because the source does not say they have done anything at all, and it does not say anyone from St Andrews has made contact. That is a gap I am leaving open rather than filling. What is firm is the player's position, which is documented unusually well for a story at this stage. Casado has not been training with his teammates because the club will not risk players expected to move. He has not been given a squad number for the new season either, and the 17 he wore has gone to the new signing Anthony Gordon. Rodri Hernandez's arrival pushed him further out of Flick's thinking. Saudi clubs were reported to have offered him very attractive wages, and he turned that down because he wanted to carry on playing at a high level in Europe. That last detail does more damage to any approach from Birmingham than the valuation does. Money can meet a valuation. It cannot answer a player who has already refused a bigger wage to stay where the standard of football suits him, and no amount of backing changes what division a buying club is currently in. Credit where it is due, because a championship side being listed beside those names at that price, without anybody treating it as a joke, is a change from where this club was 2 seasons ago. The list still answers nothing. 30 to 40 million euros is Barcelona's asking range and not an agreed fee. The structure of any deal is not public, and the piece is explicit about why the number matters to them. They want the income to go towards a new centre-forward of their own. They are looking for a sale, which is the part that decides it. The realistic route from the Championship to a player of that profile is a loan, and a loan hands Barcelona none of the money they are chasing, so the one structure that suits a club in this position is the one the seller has the least reason to accept. Being able to afford a wage and being able to complete a transfer are different problems, and this club keeps meeting the second one. My read, and it is only my read, is that the name appears because Blues are now a club worth putting on a list rather than a club anyone at Barcelona is negotiating with. Nothing in the reporting contradicts that. Nothing in it confirms a bid either. So the party who has to respond here is Barcelona, and the only negotiation anyone has actually reported belongs to Sunderland. If that one closes inside the next few days, Birmingham City come off the list without ever having tested whether the interest was in Marc Casado or in the idea of being mentioned next to him.